Part 2 of today's price action for Wednesday the 7th of December. My video before this was on Ethereum. This video is going to be on Bitcoin. Be sure to go back and watch that video if you want to know my targets for Ethereum. Let's get into Bitcoin. The moral of the story as far as price action on Bitcoin is exactly the same as the Ethereum story. So I won't go over that again, but I do want to note that since this low that was put in day before yesterday, we have not revisited that level, which is a positive sign. However, we do have the problem of the fake move happening in the dead gap zone, then 100% recovery during the session opens. That's a bit of a worry. But the positive side is that all of these corrections are not breaking below that particular candle, which is at 16,880. So that's a positive sign. Last night, we had a very large amount of buy orders at 16,920. And you can see here, these are the 2 wicks that would have picked up those, and we have shifted out at this point in time. So the fact that this shift out here has happened in the dead gap zone, that does make it something you should be very cautiously aware of, because we also do have this wick to the upside right here, and at this point in time this could be a trap move, like a stop hunt before we go lower. So we have to be aware that right now the price action, because of the session time, because this happened when the normal trading session for the market makers wasn't open, we have to be cautious that this whole move this morning could be a fake move. So you need to prepare for both scenarios. And here's how I plan to assess the price action for myself today. At the end of the day, I want to see price come back into this zone during Asia and hold in this area here within this green vector candle right here. If price can just trickle down and hold there, it will essentially create a higher low, and that is actually positive. And then I would expect this play to happen with the top side target being at 17,200. And that comes because of this very high level heat map order here. These are people trying to short Bitcoin at 17,200. So having a take profit just under there will leave you clear of what may happen if we get into that zone. If, however, this is the fake move during the dead gap zone and we're actually going to have continuation to the downside, you'll probably find that price will not make it back into this wick zone. Somewhere throughout Asia will create a lower high and then will come down. You'd wait for it to break this zone here. You'd expect more downside, with the target again firstly being back at the 16,920, but then further beyond that, we have high level long orders at 16,700. So that could be your end target for the short.